Hi, guys, and welcome back.
I said something that triggered you to turn around and tell me a bunch of lies about your mama. Girl, I don't care about your mama and what she does. I mean, good for her. Is that supposed to make me feel some type of way? My mama ain't in no competition with nobody. Neither am I. Neither is this channel. Neither is my TikTok. I don't know why y'all always think it's a competition. Like, I don't know y'all. I don't know your life. I don't, not to be mean, but like, I don't really care to know your life because I don't watch you. You watch me. But somehow in your mind, you think that you're in constant competition with me, a female that you don't even know. But, and I ain't got nothing, and I am not nothing, and I'll never be nothing. So, what are you constantly trying to come up here and prove? Talk about your mama runs laps around my mom. Who says that? Like, are you like 5 years old? Cool. You want a cookie? Does your mama want a cookie? Like, I don't know. Anyway, bye, Nancy. See you later, babe. You're blocked. And you're muted. I just don't get it. Yeah, these women do need a lot of help. They do. And we're going to get to that part. But anyway, back to what I was saying. What was the point of me saying all that? Anyway, I had told my baby what I told her. And now it came to the point where my kids, all of them, had to get interviewed by CPS. The CPS worker came to my house. She was very nice lady. And I've never been in this situation before, so I'm like, you know, first of all, I'm irritated because I don't like people in my business. Okay? I don't do that. And that's, you know what, it's so funny because my mom and I were talking about this last night. My mom's never been through shit like this. Like, I never talked to no CPS worker. I never had that type of problems. Like, that shit was never in my life. It was never in my kid's life until now. So I lecture Robin. I'm lecturing her and I'm telling her, you know, you don't tell people our business in our house. You know, don't be telling people what your dad is doing. Stupidly, I'm telling her this because in my mind, we're family. We're supposed to be looking out for each other. You guys.
And I'm surprised Stella didn't give you the 101 on that. Like, you don't do that. That's exactly why the CPS lady found it very suspicious, right? You should know this. You cannot tell your child, do not tell or talk about a situation in your household, because what are you hiding?
Anybody in my chat on YouTube, block them. Okay, anybody who comes in here talking mess, just block them, okay? Because I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm gonna continue to talk, tell the truth. If you guys don't like it, don't ever come back to my channel again, period. I'm not about to do this back and forth shit with y'all no more. But stupidly, and I can admit, see, I made so many mistakes along the way, but I'm also telling you guys about these mistakes so you guys don't make them as well.
And that is a mistake we will not be making, because at that grown age of, what are you, 33, it just reflects suspiciousness on your part when you have to tell your child not to say certain things.
What, baby? Don't ever, and I know this is like our baby daddy, so we're like, no, we're gonna look out for them. Like, even if we're not with them, we still feel like we want to look out for them, you know? Keep putting your, I'm putting my business out there. This is what I went through, correct? Adam, whatever your name is. This is what I go through. Am I talking about what Olivia went through? Am I talking about what am I saying? Thank you. Oh, your cousin must have left this here. You'll never understand what my babies, my precious babies, are going through to this day. Okay? You'll never understand. So if I feel like I'm doing something by telling our story, that's what I'm going to continue to do. Here, take this. Why are you giving me the toys and then coming back and taking it from me? Yeah, I really don't have time for y'all. I played with y'all yesterday, but I'm not playing with y'all today. What am I reason? Oh, we were eating rice and beans. Yes, girl. She said, bye, Ariana Grande. The way you talk about this man, everything, like you don't have two other baby daddies is sick. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about my experience. If you don't like it, then get out. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, but you have one more time, and then you'll get blocked.
She only talks about Gerard because those other two baby daddies are irrelevant in her life as she sees it. One is Zolo and one is a one-night stand.
They're your children. Nobody can tell you what you can. Exactly. I know. It's so sick. It's so sick. And I can talk about this story until I'm 90 years old. And bitch, I might make all my content about this exact situation. You guys might never hear nothing else come out of my mouth ever again. My whole mission in life might be to save women and save their children from going through the same exact situation that I went through. Maybe. So get ready. Get ready to unsubscribe. Get ready to never.
We know we're going to be hearing it all day long. Every time you come on your lives, your different platforms, we're going to be hearing it constantly. It hasn't stopped from 3-4 years back, and it's not going to stop anytime soon.
Never see me again, because look, I'm going to say what I want to say when I want to say it, how I want to say it. Without being disrespectful and without lying, I'm going to say what I want to say. Okay, cool. Got that established? It's not healthy to do that. It's very healthy to do that. You have two other baby daddies? No, I have one. They think I have two, though. So they're going to continue to spread that lie till the end of time.
Come on, Liv. We all know Zolo is the father of little AJ. You were with this guy, sleeping with him. You two were carrying on like rabbits. Yeah, you couldn't keep your hands off each other. You were even wanting to get Zolo back, even when you two so-called finished. You were calling him up, wanting to get back with him. So there's no way you would have been able to have time to fit another guy in your life. You were so focused on Zolo. But Zolo never came back to you. And you went to Texas and you had a one-night stand and got pregnant. You might not even know who that baby daddy is.
How am I going to help other children? Well, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to help other women. By doing this exactly what I'm doing right now. And that's how.
And before you can help anybody else, you need to help yourself. How can you help somebody else when you're just laying down with different people and having babies, so you're not even sorting out your life or your main priorities?
Boy, get up. I'm sure he does too much. She said, why do you guys care? Because they're obsessed with me. They have like this weird type of obsession with me, and they think they control what comes out of my mouth, but they can't. And they won't. They will not control the narrative any longer. What's going on, baby? Thank you. You're going through it, huh? So he's down here, y'all. He's down here and he's playing with this floaty. He has this car floaty. Nobody can silence me. But I've been quiet for a long time, and I haven't really rehashed it. Because I haven't been wanting to, because this exact scenario right here, like people trying to tell me what to say, how to say it, I'm lying, I'm this, you know what I mean? I'm not seeing the same comments you're reading. Oh, well then you know what? Oh, yeah. Carol, yeah. I thought we were going to see AJ yesterday. What happened? Huh? I didn't say that. Did I say that? Oh yeah. Okay, so back to my story. Yeah.
And that came from her, one of her loyal subscribers. Did you see how quickly she just disregarded that comment? I guess that's what you get when you pay that membership fee.
Okay, so back to my story. So I had lectured my baby about that, and like I said, rule number 1, okay, ladies, we have this thing inside of us, some of us do, not all of us, but especially ones that are like me. We have this thing where we're like ride or die. Okay, that's how I am. Oh, that's how I was. I'm not like that anymore. But whether we were together or not together, I was ride or die for that dude. Because whether we're together or we're not, this is my thought process. This is how it is, and this is how it will always be. I'm not going to change because of the type of person he turned out to be. When you have children with somebody, that person is, you guys are like a family, okay? Whether you guys are together, not together, hopefully you guys can be cordial, not being together, and still, just be, cordial with each other and be like a family. So it wasn't like that with me, unfortunately. Like, I wasn't given that same respect, but that's how I always treated him. Regardless as if we were together, if he was cheating on me, whatever he was doing on his own, I always treated him like he was family. That's why he was able to take my mother's truck back and forth to Dallas. He was driving it even though him and I were not together. Like, my family always looked out for him. Always. So I always did. So that's the way I explained it, to my daughter. I was just like, we don't tell people what happens in our family, in our household. I talked to your dad. He's gonna stop doing that. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, I guess he never stopped doing it. So the CPS lady comes to my house. We're talking. I'm telling her, what's going on. I just moved here from Florida. We're not together. Blah 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 blah. And now it's time to talk to the kids. What are you doing? You need to watch out. Watch your face. And now it comes. No, that Benz was my Benz. Let me correct you. Okay? Let me correct you. I went and put that money down on that Benz. My money. My money. My money. He didn't give me $1. I put my money. This is what's different, okay? Let me correct you. When I got there to get my Benz, mine, with my money, okay? I hadn't been working long enough, so I needed somebody to co-sign, okay? So all he did was co-sign. It was my money, and my name was written on that car, period. Got it? Okay, cool. So all this, that was his car. It was his car. It was never his car. Unless he paid for it, and I was just driving it, and he signed off, and he brought me the car, and no. And maybe I told you guys that happened, because I always try to big him up every chance I got, but that's not how it happened. Now, the truck. This is another thing that my mother did for us. My mother always came through for us and my family. My mother and I went to the dealership in California. My mother and I. My mother took out money out of her account, around $3,000, signed her name on the dotted line. I co-signed for the bitch, and she got the truck for us. Two different scenarios. He wasn't involved in either one, except for signing a name on the line. So I hope you guys screen recorded that. I hope you guys replay that shit, because that's the truth. That's the truth. So stop fucking saying that Benz was his. I gave up the Benz because I didn't want shit attached to him. Just like everything, he wanted to take everything back from me. You know what I mean? Because that's his heart. That's how he feels on the inside. So I was like, okay, before we can even fight over this or anything, I'm not about to argue with you. You feel me? No, the Benz wasn't repoed. My truck wasn't repoed. Giving the shit back is not the same. Block you. Oh, you guys are just gonna get blocked.
Well, involuntary and taking the shit are two different fucking things. So get it the fuck right. Okay? Okay, cool. Now we got that under. Now that we got that done. No. It doesn't give a person ownership. A co-signer is a co-signer. That means if I fuck up the credit, his credit gets fucked up. That's what it means. If I'm the owner of the car and he's the co-signer, those are two different fucking things. Cutie, you have one more chance, baby. If you say anything else disrespectful, you're getting blocked.
That's what I was saying though. So yeah, CPS came to my door. And we were talking. Everything was going good. She was giving me, some resources for DV and things of that nature. And, she was just trying to help me, whatever. And then it came to talking to the kids. So as you guys know, when CPS talks to your kids, what happens? You leave the room and the CPS worker talks to your kids. So I had gone into the bedroom. Was I in the bedroom or was she? No, the CPS worker, I believe, went into the bedroom with the kids, and I stayed in the living room. And I think she took them one by one, because at first when we were talking, all the kids were in the living room with me. And then she took them one by one in the room. And when it was my baby's turn, she came out. My baby paused the interview, came out to ask me, Mommy, is it okay if I tell her the truth? I said, yes, baby, you tell her the truth. So she went back in there and she told her what had happened, okay? So at that moment, I could have done so much with that whole situation. I could have flipped it. I could have really hurt him behind that whole situation. But that wasn't my intention. My intention was never to hurt him. It was just to make him do the right thing and be fair and play equally, and that was it, But after that interview, that lady stayed in my life. Like, she kept wanting to see the kids and talk to the kids, and it was annoying, but I understood. And then at some point she went on a vacation, and then another person took over. Anyway, before I had left the state of Texas, we had closed the case. The case had been closed because, and they put a family plan in order. They did put a family plan in order after that interview, and I believe he wasn't allowed to do something. I still have the paperwork. But I still let him see the kids. I still let him everything because I didn't want to take that away from him. That's another thing that I said in my live. I was like, I'm 100% efficient or sufficient. I take care of myself. You guys don't understand how long I worked to be 100% independent, and I didn't like asking nobody for nothing. That's why. No, there's no free That's a lie. There's no free legal aid out there. There's not. I don't know who, maybe in murder cases, maybe in different type of cases. In these type of cases, family things, there's no type of public defender, no type of free legal aid. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. Let me make that very clear, because y'all kept saying that too. Y'all kept saying that. She could have got a public defender. No, I asked the judge that. I couldn't have got a public defender. Yes, I have a lawyer now. I do. I do now, yes. I pay her lots of money. She gets paid a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. You guys think this is over? You guys think that this is sealed, dealed, signed, and delivered? No. This is still an ongoing thing. And I'm sure even with this live, he's going to try to use this against me. But I'm not saying anything about him. I'm not saying anything about the case. I'm not saying anything about anything. I don't have no reason to. I'm talking about my experiences and the things that I've gone through. And I will continue to do so. If I feel like I want to, because people come on this platform and defame my character, him included, I will do that. I will continue to do that. And see, what he does now is he tells people my business, or he tells people the business behind the scenes. So they come and they tell. How do I know? Because I have proof of this. It's very petty. It's very immature. It's very sickening. But it's still being done. But it will get handled. It will get addressed and it will get handled. I don't need to do that. If I'm going to say something, I'm going to say it with my chest, and I'm going to come out here and say exactly what the fuck I said, and I said it, and I said it. Okay? They can screen record it. They can send it. They can have it. They can keep it. That's okay. This is what I've been through, and I'm going to talk about it. Because if I don't, this wrong narrative will continue to play over and over and over. And I'm not going to allow it, period. And that live yesterday really opened my eyes to that. Like, there's so much bullshit being said. Like, it's not even the truth. Bye, Naomi. Block. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I have heartburn. She must have been sitting in the court that day. Yeah, and that's another thing they always say. It's public record. Okay, that's cool. Well, if it's public record, then y'all should already know. Then y'all shouldn't even be going around spewing the lies. If it's public record, y'all should have everything and know everything how it happens. But people actually got on YouTube and showed fake documents. They made documents that even had misspelling grammar, and they put that shit on YouTube. And people believed it. It was like and I never seen it because, like I said, I do not concern myself with bullshit. I just hear about it. People come to me and they tell me. You know, the people who rock with me, they come and they tell me these things. But I never seen it. I just know that there was a fake document and it was like a fake drug test or something. Like, I don't have any reason to lie. Like I said, if this shit was done, like, for the right reasons, this shit was done for the right reasons, and they had an actual reason for all this, and you know, I was on drugs. You know, I was a strung out druggie, and I lost my kids because of that. Then, honey, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna say, you know what, you guys, go ahead. I don't need to have no kids. You feel me? But I was never that type of mother. I was never neglectful. I was never harmful. I was never abusive. I was never nothing like that. And that's what irritates me to the core, because it's lies. So anyway, back to my story. So CPS stays around. But like I said, to this day, I need to find that line. To this day, my baby is terrified to tell the truth because of the shit that I put in her head, that you don't tell what goes on in the home. And honestly, that's really how I feel. But in this type of situation, when she comes and she cries to me about what's going on, but she can't tell a CPS worker because she's scared, it really hurts my heart that I was the one who fucking told her not to tell what's going on in the home. Because, you know, you don't tell people what's going on in your home. I don't know how y'all live. I don't know, you know what I mean? But
well, you need to take some type of accountability, because you caused this, you brought this on yourself, you brought this upon the children, you caused this situation. You know, you had to be very mindful of who you have coming inside your household, who you have around your children. All this are key factors why your kids are not with you today. apart from them not going to school, being pushed from pillar to post, from this house to that house. Come on now. Take accountability and make a change.
I don't know. This hurts my heart. This second baby daddy. Why do you care so much about my second baby daddy? Stop worrying about him. Damn. Y'all ain't never gonna hear nothing about him. You guys aren't. Well, actually, that's not true. We talk about him on my what's it called? We talk about him on my memberships. But y'all don't pay for it. So stop talking about my second baby daddy. If you ain't gonna pay for the membership, shut up. Period.
This girl is so rude and obnoxious. And the members that are paying for your membership are slowly dropping off because it ain't giving what you say you will give.
I got a hard on for my baby daddy. It's so crazy. I'm not even talking about my kid's father. I'm talking about my situation that I'm going through. Bye, girl. Y'all act like I can't just block you. Y'all might as well just sit there and shut up and watch. I got my mods over here, and I'm blocking people over here. So y'all just might as well just shush. Driving with them in the car, and they're calling me them crazy. Oh, you know, a lot of stuff's been said, baby. But it's okay. Like I said, I have nothing to hide. I can't explain everything to you guys just yet because I can't. Because you know, I'm dealing with people that want to. I'm dealing with people that want to win this shit over public opinion. It's not about if I'm a good mom or not. They want to win this shit over who doesn't like me and trying to get more people to not like me and that's what they're trying to win with. They can't win with any facts that I'm a bad mom. So they're gonna win with, oh, look what she said. Look how she looks. Look at this, look at that. Like they want to make me look like I'm a bad person. Like don't like her. It's the same thing on social media, and it's the same thing in the courtroom, baby. It's the same exact thing. It's been the same exact thing. Why can't I find this freaking thing? This is irritating me. Here it is. I found it.
So you think you know Wix? Do you really? First up.
He's in New York, 45-year-old grandpa, black and Hispanic. My baby daddy. The only thing that you had right about that, we had two things. He's in New York, and he is a grandpa. He is a grandpa. I don't think I've ever told you guys that shit before, so there you go. There's a little bit more tea for you.
And so the story continues. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in another video.